If you're over 50 and you're looking at your future thinking, this ain't going to work, well, you're not wrong. And I'm in the same position. And this is the exact plan I'm building to change it. Not theory, not what I hope works. What I'm actually doing right now. Step by step to leave the United States using remote income to get me there and building multiple streams of income now before transitioning into a fixed income that just isn't sustainable here anymore. Because at some point, you stop watching those videos and you realize you need a plan. And I'm going to be honest with you, this, for me, didn't start from a good place. So far in my life, I have been through 3 divorces. I've had money, I've lost money. I've had it again, I've lost it. I rebuilt, and I watched things fall apart yet again. At one point, I weighed over 500 pounds, had diabetes, high blood pressure, every warning sign you could imagine. And I had to face something that a lot of people don't want to admit. If I stayed on that path, look, there's no second chapter. So I made a decision. Not big, not dramatic, just an actual real decision. I needed to rebuild my life from the ground up. And if you're watching this, there's probably a good chance you're feeling that same way too. That sense that, look, the numbers, they don't work anymore. And something has to change. So here's how I'm doing it. And this is where everything started to change for me. First, health. Nothing else matters if you don't have your health. Not a country, not money, not the plan. I had to get control of that first. And from over 500 pounds, currently down to 310. I'm still working on it, still improving, but now I'm in control. Because if you're going to move across the world, you better be able to handle it physically. And more importantly, you better reduce the risks you're going to be bringing with you. Now that's step 1, non-negotiable. Then came money. And not making more at first, fixing it. Debt, spending, all the little leaks I really wasn't paying attention to, because the truth is you don't need a perfect income, but you do need some control and self-discipline. So I focused on paying down my own debt, building a real emergency buffer, and knowing exactly where every dollar goes. Because when you move abroad, you're not just changing that location. You are changing literal systems. And if your foundation's weak, that move will expose you fast. Now, this is where I find that most people get stuck. Income. Like, how am I going to make money remotely? And here's how I'm approaching it, because I'm only 55. I don't have Social Security yet. I'm not trying to hit a home run. I'm trying to build some stability, multiple streams, some simple remote work. I start a business, some service-based income, things I can actually do from anywhere without needing permission from a company. Something where I started using AI to support these businesses, not to replace me, but to give me some leverage. Because the goal, for me, it's not to get rich. It's to build an extra 500, 800, maybe 1,000 a month. Because inside the right system, honestly, that's going to change everything. And I'm building that now before I go. Not after, not once I arrive. But there's another piece to this that became really clear to me as I went through this process of looking at what I could do. And that's healthcare. Because this is the part nobody really explains properly. With health insurance, what is actually covered? What's not? What gets excluded? What happens when something actually goes wrong internationally? Because when you're especially outside of the U.S., you don't know. And I kept running into the same problem. I couldn't get clear answers. Not real ones, not specific ones that applied to my situation. And that's a problem when you're going to be making a big decision like this. This isn't something I need to figure out just for myself. It's something a lot of people are going to struggle with. So I made a decision. Now I'm starting to get licensed to become an international health insurance broker. And it's not just to sell policies and willy-nillys, but to actually understand the system. Understand the carriers, the exclusions, the fine print that most people don't even know to ask. Because if you're making a move like this, your healthcare plan, honestly, it's not optional. It is going to be the foundation everything sits on. And alongside that, I've started working with other people directly, and not just on insurance, but the actual bigger picture. Helping them take all of this information. Like, okay, your income, your health, your goals, your tolerance risk, and actually stress test your plan. Because let's face it, watching videos, it's one thing. Turning it into something that actually works for your life is going to be something completely different. And that's the gap I kept seeing. That's what I'm building towards. So, not just for me, but for the people in the exact same position trying to figure this out and what to do. Now let's talk about location, because this is where the hype and the reality separates fast. Because look, I've been to Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, the Philippines, and most of South America over my lifetime. And I'll tell you what, every place works for the right person. But I got to be honest with myself. What do I actually need? Now, for me, after going through all that, English matters because it's not a convenience. It's an actual connection. It's community. It's being able to live by not translating my life in every day. Then I looked at the healthcare again, because I'm not just planning for me. Now, I'm planning for my mom too. She's 81 and she's coming with me, because I'll tell you what, right now, family matters. And honestly, she hates the cold more than I do. And that makes this not a decision for adventure, but a decision for long-term stability. And that's how I landed on Davao, Philippines. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't choose Davao because it's popular on YouTube. I chose it because it solves the problems I actually have. Not problems people talk about, but the problems that really matter to me. And it's not in the center of the city. I'm talking outside, talking Tagum, Panabo, Samal Island. Close enough to access hospitals, but far enough to reduce the cost and the chaos. Cleaner environment, less congestion. In a place I could actually see myself and my mom aging well in, and not just living in. Because this isn't about a 1-year move. This is about the next 10, 20 years, maybe even beyond. Then comes the structure. Now, I met someone. We're building a life together. But we're not rushing it. We're doing it right. She is working her way on coming over to the U.S. first, creating some flexibility. So when we go back to the Philippines, we can move back and forth easily, and my daughter stays here in the family home, so everything's stable on both sides, because the goal isn't just to leave. It's to building options between here and the Philippines. Then I got to look at the timing. Right now, I'm 55. And I'm not waiting for retirement, because at 55, you don't have 20 years to figure this out. You need to start getting this right now. So everything I'm building towards this move now, well, I still have control, because the earlier you go and set this all up, the more options you are going to have. And the last step And this is the one I would say most people avoid, is accepting the truth. Look, there's no perfect country, only trade-offs. Every place I've looked at, they all had their strengths and weaknesses. The mistake people make is trying to chase some perfection or some dream or fantasy. The people who succeed build around reality, and they stay flexible because things change, rules change, costs change. Your life changes. This isn't a one-time fix-it-all decision. It's going to be an evolving plan. So this is my plan. Not perfect, not finished, but it's real. Built from my mistakes and some hard lessons I had to learn, and a decision to do something about it now instead of later. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a plan that actually moves you forward. And for a lot of us, it starts right here, right now. And if you're in this position too, look, you're not alone in it. Let's figure this out together. So, that's all I have for you today. I want everybody to take care, and I'll see you in the next one.